The Weeknd is clapping back at Rolling Stone magazine after comments made about a TV series he's starring in. We have also got news about new music from Ed Sheeran and Miley Cyrus. And Billie Eilish says she's done with social media. Dunzo. Here to give us the full rundown is Virgin Radio's Shannon Burns. Shannon, welcome to the studio. Good to have you in.
Thanks so much for having me.
There's so much to talk about.
So much to talk about.
Okay, so let's talk about this tension that's existing right now between The Weeknd and Rolling Stone magazine. So let's take a quick look and listen at a clip he recently posted to Instagram.
So, Rolling Stone came back to us about a cover, and I think it's worth pursuing.
Rolling Stone? Are they a little irrelevant?
It's a cover. It's a heritage brand. I think it's fail-safe.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it might be kind of past its prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody cares about Rolling Stone.
Ooh, okay, so this is a clip from the new show, The Idol. What is going on here, Shannon?
Okay, so The Idol is a show that's coming out with HBO in June, and it's directed by Sam Levinson, who directed Euphoria, and Rolling Stone just came out with this whole expose about how the show has a really bad set environment, how the crew and cast didn't have a good time shooting the show. Sam Levinson wasn't supposed to be on the show to begin with, so that when he was brought on, they say he amped up the sexual content of the show, and a lot of people wouldn't have signed on with it if they knew this going into it. So The Weeknd responded to that Rolling Stone article that explained all of those things with that clip, saying, Rolling Stone, kind of irrelevant.
Whoa.
So now a lot of people are upset with The Weeknd with how he reacted to that, because a lot of these people are just expressing how they're feeling. They're uncomfortable on set, the set that he was on with them, and this is how he was responding. So it's leaving a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths.
Is it leaving a bad taste? Yeah, it must be, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So now a lot of people don't want to support the show because of Sam Levinson's attachment to it. He's already been involved in controversies around the show Euphoria for showing kind of unnecessary nudity and things like that in that. So it's surprising that he would amp that up in this show as well.
Yeah, okay, so we'll be watching that conflict roll out. Let's talk about Miley Cyrus. Everyone keeps talking about Miley Cyrus because she's fun to talk about and her music is so great. So I understand these backyard sessions are gonna be happening again?
Yeah, okay, so Miley Cyrus had this whole series where she would perform in her backyard. She called them backyard sessions. One of the most popular ones was a cover of the song Jolene by Dolly Parton, who's her godmother.
I love that that's her godmother too.
I know, it's so amazing, it's so great. So she's been doing these throughout the years, and then coming up this weekend when she releases her new album, Endless Summer Vacation, she's giving us an elevated version of these backyard sessions that she usually just would record in her backyard, but now she's doing it on Disney+. So she's getting back together with Disney, her Hannah Montana roots, and they are releasing a whole backyard session where she's gonna be performing new songs from her album. There's also rumors that maybe she'll do a Hannah Montana song here or there.
Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know if she wants to revisit all of that,
yeah,
but it is Disney.
It is Disney, so that's why people might think that. But it's gonna be a great way to celebrate her new album, Endless Summer Vacation, that's coming out.
And I'm sure we'll be hearing flowers.
Oh, definitely.
In the garden with the flowers.
There's no way that we can't.
We cannot. All right, Ed Sheeran has a new album coming out, and he's really digging deep with the content of the music, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been promoting the fact that he has a new album on the way, Subtract, the last of his math series that he's come out with. And he talked a lot about this new album that's coming out in May and how he really spent about 10 years working on these songs, but then scrapped them all and then replaced them with songs that he wrote in just a week. Working with this guy, Aaron Dessner, who also did Folklore and Evermore with Taylor Swift. So that can kind of give us an insight into what we can sort of expect with music like that. But he says it's really gonna dive deep into his soul and a lot of the troubles that he's gone through in the last year. He dealt with his wife dealing with a tumor while she was pregnant.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, the loss of one of his best friends. Also, he was involved in a really big court case with his song Shape of You, where he was accused of stealing somebody else's song. He ended up winning that court case, but that still took a huge toll on him. So those are really things that he's gonna dive into in this new album that we can get on May 5th.
You know what, I get that idea, because I think he called this album the trapdoor to his soul or something. And to have this stuff so personal and to put that out there, I mean, that takes a lot of self-reflection and a lot of confidence and courage as well.
Totally, and Ed Sheeran is one of the best songwriters out there, so I think he's gonna do a great job at that.
I gotta ask you about Billie Eilish, because apparently she was speaking with Conan. She said she's gonna delete all social media.
Yeah, she said she's not going on it anymore.
And does that mean she's not going on it? Because she said her phone, is she deleting it from her phone or deleting it entirely?
She's deleting it from her phone. So I think she still probably has to have social media because she's an artist and those things kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But she said she wants to delete it off her phone. She's not looking at it anymore because she says she's just kind of overwhelmed with the amount of false information that there is online and that she kind of falls for it and that she's naive and other people are naive in the stories that she sees. She says she sees stories about herself online and kind of is like, wait, did I do that? And then realizes, no, that's not true. So
Yeah.
she's kind of taking a stand back, which is hard, especially for a younger generation where all they've
That's what I
known
was
is
thinking,
the
Shannon.
internet.
Like, she is this generation where, like, that is the way to communicate and that is the way to get your feelings out. That's the way to have your opinion. So fascinating. Hey, Shannon, great to see you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Good to have you in studio.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.